What up? Oh, that's right. Is it this one? It is. I think. There? I think. How's everyone doing? It is 1 in the morning. Hold on, I need to properties deactivate. Reactivate. There you go.
Next on the
Ooh.
agenda.
It's what up? So I was supposed to stream this yesterday and also earlier today. But it didn't happen for a few reasons. And it's nothing bad, nothing depressing, nothing sad. It actually was pretty good, but also bad. How do I even put this? My hair is wet. I just came back from work, so I was like, you know what? I need to take a shower, get freshened up a little bit, because, yeah. So what happened? So yesterday, let's start with what happened on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I did not get any sleep, like literally whatsoever. When I was trying to go to sleep on Wednesday, I literally just could not. I didn't work the previous day or anything like that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna wake up at 11, things will be fine, and I just passed out and was falling asleep. Nothing sad, nothing like stressful. It was just more me being very, very exhausted. So then I slept, and then I was like, oh, okay, so we're gonna stream Genshin that night. However, we didn't stream Genshin that night, and that was actually because I got a little self-conscious, just a little bit. What ultimately ended up happening is I was listening back through some VODs, I was trying to figure some stuff out, and lo and behold, I was listening back to audio, and there's a few parts of some VODs recently that I wasn't the happiest with when it came to audio and the like. So I kind of spent the night fixing that, and then by the time I was done last night, I was like, okay, I'm tired. You know what? I'll go to sleep. I'll go to sleep. I'll be fine. Let me just get some rest, get some sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up pretty early the next morning. So it would have been Thursday morning today. Well, I guess yesterday now, according to the stream. I was like, yeah, you know, I'll just get some rest and everything will be great. And guess who didn't get rest? Me, but not because I didn't want to sleep. Funny enough, I actually found out something rather honestly upsetting to me recently, but like I guess that's the gist when you grow older or what have you. We've been having actually some big storms here in Arizona, where I'm from. We've been having some pretty big storms lately, and I used to be really like into storms.
Born of ice and frost.
Like I used to be really into storms, really into that whole shebang. Like I liked storms, I liked when there was thunder, and I liked when there was lightning. I loved all that when I was a kid. I used to talk, I talked about this before, that when I was younger, I used to live in a house that had a room that had like a pretty much entirely glass ceiling. And when it stormed, thunder and lightning and everything, I would actually just sit in that room looking up at the sky as like the rain hit the windows or the roof, I guess in that case. That was how Kid Kit was. Older Kit, unfortunately, has found out that he is scared of storms. And I think the reason I find myself scared of storms is mostly because I used to work insurance. I used to work property insurance, and okay, sure. Property insurance, auto insurance, like the whole 9 yards. Not a lot of people like people in insurance, but I enjoyed insurance for the time being. Unfortunately, when it comes to insurance, you hear a lot of phone calls. You hear a lot of stories. And I've heard stories of, you know, people losing stuff to like severe storms, you know, heavy rains causing water damage, all that sort of stuff. And I'm an adult now, and I have a bunch of stuff that I own, that I care about. Rather when I was a kid where I didn't really care too much if something, you know, I lost something, you know? So last night, what ended up happening was, I went to... I'm gonna do this first. Sorry. I went to sleep, and then around 4 o'clock, I think, is when a storm ended up hitting the area. And, I was not ready for said storm.
Is it the cold or just cowardice?
I heard the thunder, I saw lightning, I saw, yeah, I saw thunder, sorry, I saw lightning, I heard thunder, I saw rain, and it kept me awake the entire night. And yes, I do mean the entire night. The entire night last night from 4 o'clock to I think about like 7 or so. I think it's about 7 o'clock or so is when I ended up actually falling asleep again. And that's because the storm was just going on for so long. Like, I shit you not, that storm was just constantly ongoing. And I couldn't go back to sleep last night. As the storm's going on, I just found myself not being able to fall back asleep. I found myself just hoping that the storm would pass soon. And it didn't. And then 7 o'clock rolls around and I finally get to the point where I'm like, yeah, maybe I can go to sleep now. Nope. Well, yes and no. I essentially went to sleep at like 7, woke up at 8, and there we go. That was pretty much it. So with that being said, I was very tired yesterday, or I guess that would be Thursday now. And I was like, yo, I have this new schedule coming out now. Like, I have this idea where, you know, I'm gonna wake up early and then at 11 o'clock every night or every day. If I sleep during XYZ, like, oh man, I'll be able to, I was like, yo, like, we finally can get an actual schedule going and things will be great. That, as you can probably tell, did not really happen. And yeah, 11 o'clock rolled around, I told Discord, hey, I'm gonna try my best to actually... Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna try my best to stream at 11 and start this. What up, that guy Biff? Welcome to stream, how's it going? And yeah, no, I slept the rest of the day. And then it worked. Now here I am, fighting... What's-her-face? Senora.
Ember, I never asked for redemption. Never.
Yeah. Today, though, or tonight, I guess, the plan is to catch up on events that I have yet to do. Because I'm very far behind on some events that I need to get started. Just got your first non-story related character? Nice. Who would that be? Non-story related character. Probably, I guess would like Noelle in them count? I don't know. Oh shoot, I don't remember. Oh, Sucrose? Yo, Sucrose is dope. Sucrose is a nice, fun character. What am I doing again? I don't remember. My brain is flatline. 5. Okay, there we go. I was like, that's what I was looking for. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. I don't know why I said Saturday. It's Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. You. Monday, Thursday. Ooh. Okay, sweet. So I can just do 2 of those real quick, and then we'll do Diluc's event. And we'll get that started, and it'll be a fun time. I don't know much about Diluc's event, I'm gonna be honest. I know it's supposed to refer to, watching past battles, essentially. But you guys all one thing that says that level 5 is recommended? Fairly new? I get you. No worries, no worries. Sucrose is a pretty good, so Sucrose being an Anemo character, Anemo is really good at causing the swirl reaction, which causes an element to do additional damage to anyone affected under Anemo. And Sucrose is really good at doing AoE damage as a result. In fact, I'm of the mindset, if I'm just being frank, I think Sucrose is a better version of Venti, because they both essentially do the same thing. Both of them, their specials will, excuse me, both of their specials will cause AoE to happen. Sucrose is actually, I think, one of my only maxed characters, right? No, almost. She was at one point. Oh, so yeah, if you're new to the game, so Anemo, there's different elemental reactions, and there's different elemental, how would you put it? Elemental types. If you compare it to Pokemon, put it like every character has their own specific type. So Sucrose is green, and green reflects, is Anemo, which is wind, right? That's how it would be. Compared to like Rosaria, who is light blue, which is cryo. Purple is electro, so for electricity. Dark blue is hydro for water, and red is pyro for fire. The only one, there's also yellow, which is geo for rocks, and then there is dark green, which there is no character who is dark green just yet. But with the next update coming out for the location Sumeru, we will be getting grass characters, as we put them. But yeah, essentially the way that the wind characters work is that wind characters will use, will essentially amplify other attacks from other characters. It's kind of the best way to put it. And everyone has their preferred characters. Right now, I'm just doing a friendship team right now, so that way I have characters who are just, you know, getting friendship points. It's pretty much the long and the short of it. But you can definitely make some pretty good teams with every character in this game, except for one. And it's a shame that one character gets the short end of the stick, because they're really bad. They're extremely bad, and I've tried making a team that works with them, and it just doesn't happen. What does friendship do? Nothing. For the most part. So if you can see right under my face cam, right below, there's a friendship level. It goes all the way max to level 10. And you'll see that pretty much every single one of my characters has friendship 10. I've been playing this game for a long time. And when you get a character to friendship 10, which you do by having them in your team when you're doing quests, dungeons, world events, all that sort of stuff, you'll raise their friendship level, and when you get to friendship level 10, all it unlocks is you get a little new name card based off of that character. So like, let me hide my face cam here for a bit. You got like Ayato for like Ripple, Aloy, you got Dawn. You said you just got Sucrose, so Sucrose I believe is up here. Sucrose, I know you're up here. There, so like this is Sucrose's right here. And as you can see, it kind of just changes the background whenever somebody looks up your name for friendship. As you can see, I pretty much have almost every single one. I'm just missing Kuki Shinobu's and Shikunoin Haizo's, and then a few achievements. Is all. I'm using Shenhe's right. Excuse me. But yeah, that's pretty much all that friendship does. So with that being said, let's go to my actual team, which is Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Albedo, and Zhongli. And let's get this event started. So we are going to do Phantom of the Past, and we are going to get this all completed, this entire event. Now, from what I understand, and I could be wrong here, but apparently there is a lot of like side stuff to do in this event. So we'll see what we can do. This is the event featuring Diluc, good old Fire Sword Bro, Kaya's brother. And I've just been putting off this event because I've been busy with other games. So let's just get into it. Do you have a team that you use, Biff? That you enjoy using?
Good day to you both. It's been quite a long time. You're looking well as ever.
We've been places, Adeline, whatever.
To
Adeline.
we owe the honor today. Important business to discuss with Master Diluc, I presume?
Nah, we just want grape juice because apparently we can't drink. Okay, last question. How can I get more level up items for my characters? Because Sucrose, for example, is only level 18. I can't find more stuff. I can show you in just a moment after this conversation. No worries about questions. I'm happy to answer questions. Most of the time, the only questions I tend not to answer is how to build your characters, because the internet's way better for that rather than myself. But I can show you how to get more level up items easy.
So this time we decided to come here early. Can you reserve a bottle for us? We'll pay a deposit. Just name the price.
Yeah, we can
Of
pay
course I
everything.
can, and no deposit necessary. But I'm afraid you might be in for quite a wait. Dawn Winery's discount grape juice takes a long time to make.
That's how wine is.
Every
Wine takes a
summer,
long
Master
time.
Diluc handpicks 2 barrels of the finest grapes to turn into juice.
Yeah, juice, but it's wine.
Why sell the good stuff at a low price? Shouldn't the best grapes be the most expensive?
Master has never explained his reasoning. If I had to guess, the discount could be a marketing technique. Special deals always attract customers. Perhaps Master
Fair.
hopes to increase the popularity of fruit juice so that people have more options when it comes to drinking.
Also true.
It makes an ideal alternative for the heaviest drinkers because they won't get drunk and start causing mischief. At the same time, those who don't drink alcohol get the chance to try something new.
I was like, it's not the most profitable,
Master
but I don't
Diluc
think
isn't all
Diluc doesn't
about
care.
money. I think he would prefer to see people drinking in moderation than chase bigger profits at any cost.
That sounds like Diluc.
Imagine if everyone could just enjoy a nice glass of wine and have a good time while keeping their wits about them and not creating trouble for others. Now, wouldn't that be a miracle?
Wow, Master Diluc's such a thoughtful guy. So, is Diluc picking out this year's grapes right now?
Not just yet. He has a few more issues to sort out first. He'll start the process as soon as those are out of the way.
That checks out.
If you're interested, I'm sure Master Diluc would be delighted to see you and hear your thoughts.
What's the issues, though?
As you know, whenever Master Diluc catches wind of any unsavory guests showing up in Mondstadt, he takes it upon himself to go and greet them in person.
The
It's the same
throat clears so
story today.
good.
He should be somewhere near Falcon Coast. I'm not sure how long he'll be. In the meantime, would you like to take a seat inside? I have to stay here and wait for some other guests, but Hilly and Mako will be glad to take care of you.
Unsavory guests? What is that supposed to mean?
It's probably Diluc's part-time job as a...
You mean the dark...
Nope.
The dark and evil Abyss Order are up to no good again?
We don't talk about the Dark Knight hero.
In that case, Master
Shush.
Diluc's our friend. We can't sit here and do nothing.
If you're happy to help, that would be wonderful. Master trusts you after all, and you're both very capable. I know he'd appreciate a helping hand.
No biggie. The sooner Master Diluc is free, the sooner we can get a taste of that delicious grape juice.
Yeah, grape juice.
Let's go to the Falcon Coast.
Okay, Biff, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to Kid Party. Enjoy your follow emotes. So the way to get level up materials easy, in my opinion, when you're starting off in the game, it might just seem like, oh, it's going to be a grind fest where you just kind of kill enemies over and over and over again for endless amounts of time. That's actually not the case. What you want to do is you want to go to these blue ley lines, as they're called. You may have access to them. I don't know if you have to be a specific rank for it. It's been so long since I've unlocked this. But you go to these blue ley lines, and all you have to do is defeat the enemies there. There's just a handful of enemies you have to defeat. They're going to be around your level. You just defeat them, and after that, you will use your resin, the little moons right up here. Use your resin to unlock the blossom and get level up books. There's also yellow ones, this one over here, which will give you mora or money. When you do that, you're going to need enough moras to make sure that you can level them up, but I recommend starting with the blue ones first, so that way you can get a few books, and then if you run out of money, you do the yellow ones. Alternatively, you can do different quests in the area. You can do... I wouldn't recommend doing domains, honestly, because domains are used for leveling up weapons and getting artifacts and leveling up talents. That's good for endgame stuff, but if you're just focusing on leveling and just increasing stats for right now, it's best to just go around doing the quests that you have access to and looking for chests and the like. If you're around level 18, you probably just like recently started the game, I would say. I would wager a guess rather. And so I don't know about gold ones. No worries. Yeah, so if you have a lot of gold, I'd recommend just going to the blue ones, take down the fights. They're not gonna be too difficult of fights, but then you'll be able to go from there, especially if you're a free-to-play player. Those are gonna be your best way to get stuff, or going around and looking for chests. But some people just don't like looking around for chests that often, so yeah. For me, I have every single character 90s, so.
Diluc is camping out in the wild?
This is a red ley line.
This is weird. Maybe these enemies are really tough, and it's turned into a long, drawn-out battle. Let's go check it out.
And you said you were using, so Bifferoni, so yes, that would be your Traveler. Amber, who is the Pyro Archer, Sucrose, Animal Mage, and Kaya, who is the Cryo Swordsman.
Huh. This tent doesn't look like it belongs to Diluc. Maybe it's an adventurer camp.
Which is a good team, all things considered.
There's a piece of paper and a notebook over there. Let's read them.
Okay, let's see what it says. Dear Dark Knight Hero, we are seeing a repeat of the phenomenon we encountered many years ago. Although you fully resolved the issue last time, the ley lines seem to have been stimulated in some way and are releasing the monsters they recorded once more. I'm sure you'll want to deal with those that pose the biggest threat immediately. So I'm notifying essential individuals per the operating procedures.
Judging by the tone, it seems like this was written by someone Diluc knows well. Let's call him Diluc's friend for now. He saw something bad happen, wrote a note for Master Diluc, and then left. Huh. Isn't that pretty irresponsible? What if someone else had seen it? Also, he left his notebook behind. Now that Paimon thinks about it, you know that strange ley line deposit on the beach?
You know, the one that's right behind us. I mean, it's red and ominous.
Other than that, everything seems fine here. Not a monster in sight. Do you want to read Diluc's friend's notebook too? If not, let's head over and take a closer look at the ley line deposit.
Let's read the notebook first so we get some information.
There are 2 notes here. Which one shall we start with?
We'll start with the first one. It's been years since the ley lines last released such highly aggressive monsters during an anomaly. The Dark Knight hero's timing was perfect. The way he lured the monsters a few at a time into the open to defeat them one by one, quite the strategy. And then he pretended to be seriously injured, luring out the Abyss Order's main forces and then meeting them head-on. A truly magnificent counterattack. Still, this plan involved too many uncertainties. The Dark Knight hero himself even said that he can't afford to take risks like this every time. Getting to the root of the problem and preventing these types of leyline disorders from happening is the safest
Paimon
approach.
didn't follow all that.
So somebody's worried
But
about
it
Diluc's
seemed to be
safety.
about a previous battle Diluc was in?
What about the second note?
There are 2 notes here.
Ley lines hold many secrets. We ordinary people do not need to concern ourselves with the way they work. But since the Dark Knight hero will be fighting against the Abyss Order for the long term, it is in our best interest to gain a deeper understanding of them. I heard that the captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team is a highly accomplished academic, but unlike Lisa, he is not especially close with the acting Grand Master. We should be able to learn a few things from him without the Knights of Favonius finding out. Perhaps the Dark Knight hero could ask him for input on the technical issues regarding the ley lines. I'll deliver the letter to his camp in the mountain. So that's
Sounds like
Albedo.
it's talking about
Okay.
Albedo. Did Diluc write a letter
I
to
got really
Albedo?
disappointed because one way I wanted to explore was icy, so I couldn't go there because it was too cold. And the other way I had a wall, so a chest looking around. Okay. Yeah, so you probably tried going over to, this is Dragonspire. It's a giant frozen mountain, but you'll have a quest that will allow you to go here and deal with the ice that's up here. That's where I'm going to assume you probably ended up going. And then the other way that had a wall, if you see these orange walls, that's the perimeter of the map. Like, you can't actually go out of here, but you do have access. There's these little like triangles right here. You can actually go under it and go into the second continent, Liwa, which does have a lot more chests and a lot of quests. So what's going on with this ley line? Exploring's fun though. I agree. Hello, Abyss Order.
Where did all these monsters come from? Wait a second. Is that Diluc?
It's Fancy Diluc.
He looks kind of different than usual. Look at him go! So focused and full of energy. So this is Captain Pyro when he's in top form, huh?
Yeah, it's a past
Hey,
image.
you're right. Now that Paimon looks more closely, this Diluc does look younger than usual. But what happened back then? Why is he fighting here? Guess we can just ask him about it when we see him. What should we do now?
Let's just observe. Let's
Okay,
just watch it happen.
Let's see how young Diluc used to fight.
Do we get to play as young Diluc? Yeah. Oh, he has Wolf's Gravestone. I love these new sound effects for his weapon. It's really good. It's me! It was me the entire
It's
time.
over. Diluc wiped the floor with them. Guess some things haven't changed.
That's true. Diluc could be
No actual
powerful.
danger here. It looks like it's only these illusions from the past.
Yeah, Diluc probably already dealt with
So
it.
Diluc's already called it a day? Will more monsters come out if we go up to that weird leyline deposit again? And what about young Diluc? If it's like the other leyline deposits we've seen, then it should have disappeared now that all the monsters are defeated.
So, are you interested in young Diluc or the ley lines?
Oh no! Paimon's just a little worried is all.
Are you? Are
What
you
if
really?
someone passing by gets curious, comes to check it out, then suddenly, yeah! A monster jumps out and clubs him over the head with a swoosh and a smash! That would be terrible!
Yo, Nulu Diluc's got some new sound effects. Paimon's got some shit sound
It
effects.
sounds more dangerous that way!
Sure, Paimon.
Anyway, we came here to help Diluc, didn't we? So let's stick around a little longer and make sure this place is completely safe before we head back.
Yeah, you sound responsible, Paimon.
Not really. Paimon just wants some fancy grape juice.
Sus, I agree.
Come on, let's finish what we came for. When we get the grape juice, you can have some of Paimon's half.
Even though I play this game a lot, Paimon's still like, I'm not the biggest fan of Paimon. Nothing super against Paimon, it's just Paimon's like just that really, really annoying like helper that tries to help you at every given turn, but they're not that useful in the grand scheme of things. Anywho, yeah, we already have Red Dawn of the Night already. So Normally called Paimon's spare food. Ah, emergency food. Yes. Absolutely emergency food. So this is Hidden Strife. Oh, yeah, so this entire event, I'm not going to show it all off on stream. I'm just going to do this off for the most part. It's pretty much just a bunch of, challenges.
Stabilize.
Let's just use
Order
Team
guide.
OP version 2.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Hello. Hello, this is Hu Tao. Hu Tao is doing great.
This is order.
Let me weave you a verse.
Cross over!
Yeah, my team is a little bit powerful.
Solidify. I will have order.
No, my sword.
After image might obtain.
Stabilize.
Feel this ancient power.
Time to go!
Excuse me, sir. You can't be doing this.
Go!
Solidify. This is order.
I think we beat this in time.
Come into being!
There we go.
We've been
Boom.
fighting here for a while now. Paimon's starting to wonder if we should have left the ley line deposit alone. Maybe then the monsters would have stopped coming.
Go.
Also, Paimon still doesn't have a clue what's going on here. Should we just go ask Diluc?
Yeah, let's go talk to Diluc and finish the event
That's
because
Yarn Winery.
I'll just, like I said, do all the fights off stream, but at least I can like show them off. So is this a friendship team? What team do I normally use? So this is my main team. I have two main teams that I use. One of them I created myself because of characters that I just personally like using. But this is Team OP, as I call them, where this is Hu Tao. She is a... I don't know really what to call her. She's interesting, but she's one of the highest DPS characters in the game. We have Xingqiu, who is essentially support and healing, Albedo, who does field support, and Zhongli. So my team essentially is making a shield with Zhongli's ability, placing down a flower to do, well, okay, there would be a flower here, but essentially I'd place a flower down and this entire circle means I can do additional damage to enemies. Then if I use Xingqiu's ability, his ability gives me swords around me, doing additional damage and healing me if I get hit. And then Hu Tao damages herself to deal massive damage. So this team is purely used to annihilate everything. And that's the general goal, is this team goes around destroying so many other teams. At the same time, the other team that I used to use, and this is the one that I've used a lot when I first started playing the game, which surprises a lot of people because one of them is considered not the best. Let me switch this up. So originally the team was
Wish me luck.
Razor, who is a 4-star, Barbara. So Razor was the main damage, Barbara was the healer, Ganyu was additional damage and support, but Ganyu's also insanely strong, so I'd used her a lot more than Razor. And then Klee was for like AoE in the field. And then it evolved, instead of Barbara, it was Jean for healing. And then instead of Klee, it was
Need to end a few
Tartaglia
enemies?
for damage. And then the final team
All is
became
accounted for. Let's move out.
Let's go
these
out and
three.
play.
So it's Razor, Ganyu, Kokomi, and Yoimiya. Razor's the main damage, with Ganyu doing ranged. Yoimiya is there for elemental reactions, and Kokomi is the healer. And then this is the friendship team, mostly because Ganyu can kill things really quickly, Kokomi's heals, and then Kuki, Shinobu, and Shikanoin both need more friendship points. My team can one-shot level 3 troll things, but that's about it. Yeah, the max hit I've done, I think, is about 40k damage with Hu Tao, but I don't have her properly maxed out, so...
You're finally
Yeah.
back. I didn't think you'd be gone for so long. Sorry if it was too much trouble.
Endgame builds can get crazy, let it be known. What up, Zyraner? Can I ask something? Sure, what's up?
Okay, we did offer to help.
Yeah, we probably would have been fighting monsters regardless.
Is Master Diluc back yet? We didn't see him at Falcon Coast.
What, Paimon, why are you off screen?
Sorry, I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either. But I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Share.
That sounds about right.
After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon. You needn't worry. In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time.
Yeah, at least we got to see past
By the way,
Diluc.
Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors. Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master Diluc this whole time, 'cause that would be really tiring.
Oh, thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here.
Who are the special
Certain guests may
guests?
need reminding to stay away for the time being. Master hopes that under the present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more complicated.
True.
Well, Paimon didn't understand any of that, but it sounds like a really important job.
Can we meet the guests?
That's very kind of you indeed, but you've already helped Master Diluc out a great deal. You can let me take care of these time-consuming chores. There is one small thing you could do for me, though. Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your right as you enter the door. There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this
Yeah,
one
I'm
at the very
focusing on the
top of
conversation
pile.
real quick before I
Is
answer
this a
anything
letter
else.
For Master Diluc?
Yes, it's from one of his informants. Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Ooh, that means we're part of Diluc's inner circle.
Because we're
Of
awesome.
course. Master Diluc greatly values your friendship. Thanks again for the help.
Does he? Nah, whatever. So, why do you need help with the Pyro Cube? Like, the Pyro Cube is not difficult. I will be completely blunt. I'm not somebody who usually helps other people. I don't see any purpose to co-op in this game whatsoever unless you're stealing materials from other people's worlds. Like, I have other things I can be doing, if I'm being quite frank. But if you're having trouble with the Pyro Cube, my best recommendation is bring in a Hydro character. If you have Barbara actually makes the fight extremely easy. All you have to do is just keep dodging, use Barbara to hit the core a little bit at a time, and then just fight the Pyro Cube with your strongest characters once it's out of its strong form with after using Hydro a bunch. Really, it's just a fight revolved around Hydro characters. If you don't have any Hydro characters, your next best bet's probably going to be Electro. Try not to use Cryo. It's my best recommendation.
Whoa, there are so many letters here. It looks like Diluc read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry. Adeline asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other ones?
No, it's fine,
Guess we'll have to
Paimon.
read them to get
Probably.
an idea of when they came in.
No, we shouldn't be reading other
Oh,
people's
that's
mail.
true. In that case, let's just tidy them up a little.
You're here. You move fast.
Hey, what up, Diluc?
Oh, there he is!
Hey, how's it going?
What are you agonizing over?
Miss Adeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But, it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read them without your permission.
Yeah, be rude.
There's no need to be nervous. And I can see from the looks on your faces that they've grabbed your interest. These letters deal with events that are past and gone. I only held on to them in case any of the information they contain proves useful later down the line.
Okay.
I just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following some rather unique developments recently. You were
Cool.
involved in the events in
stuff.
question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
But are you in a hurry? Like, we haven't talked to you in, like, an entire update.
Hey,
Seem to be in a
that's
rush,
good
though.
point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit. Oh, did you go to those mountains where the valberries come from?
Very perceptive. Yes, I did make a trip to the Stormbearer Mountains.
Good job,
I'll
Paimon.
fill you in later.
Okay. Diluc swiftly goes upstairs.
No fair! We still have some super important things to discuss with Diluc. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions.
Calm down, Paimon.
Alright, let's just sort these letters for him. Well, since he said he doesn't mind, why don't we read them as we go?
Oh, I'm gonna do a lot of reading, aren't I? Tightly written letter. To the heir of the Ragnavidir clan. I apologize for sending this letter without notice. You may not remember me, but we've met a few times. We've met near the square where I sat at the table adjacent to yours as the Good Hunter. I've seen you in your tavern. You were always busy with a great many things, especially back when you were much chattier than you are now. You spoke cheerfully and often with your brothers and friends then. It's probably no surprise that you did not notice me then, but I always had my eye on you, child. I recall with crystal clarity how my little Clee once made a complete mess of your vineyard while she was trying to catch crystal flies there. This is a letter from Alice. Holy shit, okay. But you didn't get angry. In fact, you personally escorted Clee back and even gave her a few bottles of fresh grape juice. Now I think that might jog your memory, yes? Clee recently told me that she hasn't seen that strange man with the red hair in ages, so I decided to look into it out of curiosity. My deepest condolences regarding your father. In many of the stories I've been told, you are the model knight, proud, driven, a knight of noble character and lineage. But I know that you're gentler than you appear. If you weren't, you wouldn't have treated Clee the way you did. And since you helped my child out, I hope you won't mind if I treat you as if you were my own. Therefore, I sincerely hope that you will leave the dark place that you are presently in, and that you will not wallow in grief and remorse. Partings are most painful things, but they also encourage us to grow. A bird that has lost the roof of its head will fly further than others of its kind. Go out and see the world. That's the best course of action I can envision. Only by feeling, observing, and listening can your heart be healed. Parents all wish that they can accompany their children forever. The skies, seas, and stars bear witness to that oath. Everything that was your father now finds new life with you. That which you will experience in this world may have been things that your father experienced once upon a time. I hope that the wind will bring you all manner of wondrous things in your journeys to come. In any case, keep your chin up, young child.
Huh.
Thank you, Baldred. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I do. For those who do not know Genshin lore, I'm still a little bit fuzzy on a lot of Genshin lore because I haven't read all of the character stories and backgrounds and everything. Have a good one, Biff. Take it easy. Pleasure meeting you. Have a wonderful night. For those who don't know Genshin lore, I believe what ends up happening is Diluc's father used a... Oh man, what's the Fatui? What's the Fatui version of a vision? Delusion. I believe Diluc's father used a delusion to try to fight and protect... I want to say Conria, but I don't think it was Conria. I think it was something separate. I think it's the young... It was the young child murderous girl. There was like a child or young girl who appeared in Mondstadt and all she brought was bad luck. And I think that's what this is referring to. I remember that Diluc's father used a delusion while fighting something. And then the delusion overwhelmed him and killed him. I believe that's what this is referring to. And since Alice is like the only omnipotent being that we know of, and to be honest, she's probably more powerful than majority of the Archons in this game. She probably has known Diluc's father in the past, just with her being Alice of all people.
Shall we read another one?
What else do we got? A letter with clear handwriting. Master Kaya took leave and stayed at Dawn Winery for a few days. In a rare turn of events, he decided to stay in his original bedroom. He would pace about the grounds when idle and even ask Adeline to make him his favorite dishes. It really does take me back. I shall be honest with you, but I was quite surprised to hear Master Kaya say that he wanted to stay for a few days. We did not refuse him, however. We believe that even if you were here, you would not refuse him outright. Dawn Winery has always been a more quiet location, perhaps because all who stayed here are rather peaceable people. Peaceable. What a word. Peaceable. The house is made by those who live in it, and Master Kaya's uncommon arrival did end up livening the place up significantly. I hope that you're doing well in your travels abroad. Everyone here at the winery misses you. May you remain safe and in good health.
Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now?
Let's read more.
Okay, remember, we're trying to figure out when each letter was written.
Master Kaya. That had to have been written by one of the maids. I just don't know who. A neatly written letter. Dear Mr. Diluc, it is my pleasure to investigate the ley lines alongside you. As you know, my focus is on alchemy, so my knowledge on the ley lines remains quite shallow, and I fear that I will only be able to share what little understanding I have. According to many pre-existing documents, the ley lines can be seen as a medium for storing information. Under certain circumstances, they can record activities that occur in the area around them. All this information goes through a recording and storage process. After a certain period of time, they may be released once again by the ley lines. If I may be so bold as to make a guess, there should be a method to activate the ley lines. Those who grasp such methods can control the times at which ley line information is recorded and released. Judging from the runic symbols and some other clues, I surmise that there are particular members of the Abyss Order who may have had a very small chance of being able to achieve this. If you believe that this requires further investigation, these entities may serve as your point of entry. I wrote a paper a few years ago in which I covered my brief foray into questions concerning the flow of ley lines and other such topics. You'll find a copy of this paper enclosed. Hope that it can help clear up some of your doubts. That's Albedo. 100% Albedo.
Alright then, let's put the letters in the right order.
I don't know what the order is, but I guess the game
There's one
knows.
thing we can take away from these. It's that Master Diluc has had a pretty difficult past.
Yeah,
Not
he
only
seems
was he
like there's a lot going
misunderstood
on.
by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles too.
Yeah, Diluc's been in the thick of it.
Just like it's tough
The
being
absolute
half a
thick of it.
pyro. Always fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out.
Yeah, Diluc seems to have found some peace, but he still is kind of
That's true.
a loner.
Plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help he could ever want. Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely not just for the grape juice.
Yo, apple juice is better. I'm sorry if that's a hot take, but like apple juice is better than grape juice. Okay? I'm not a wine drinker. I might be in training to be a bartender. I'm currently a bar back, about to be a bartender. But I've never drank before and I don't have any interest in drinking. Rather, I just want to serve it. But as somebody younger, when I was younger and I drank grape juice, I never liked the taste of grape juice. Recently, I tried grapefruit juice actually yesterday. And I gotta say, out of my, if I had to rank the juices I've tried, I'm gonna say top is cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is top tier, fight me. Below that, I would probably say is orange juice. Apple juice is pretty good. I feel like you might need to mix something into it, but apple juice by itself, grape juice, and then grapefruit juice. Because I think they're two different juices. And apple juice is bussin', you are right. But you can't beat me with cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is like the top tier. There's also pineapple juice, but I haven't drank pineapple juice, so.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Is it young Diluc? It's young Diluc. Hello, my friend. It's way too sweet, needs to be toned down a bit. That's why they mix it in with other drinks.
Master Diluc, you're wearing your old outfit again? And you've tied your hair back. You look so formal all of a sudden.
Old outfit? You've seen it before?
Yep, it was by that leyline anomaly. That was your past self, right?
Huh. I'm surprised it made such an impression.
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back then? Why were you fighting there?
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot.
I like this new outfit. Tell you what, this new outfit's
They
amazing.
launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, they were still no match for me. We were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast, and everything was recorded by the unusually active ley lines.
Oh, is that Eknu no Baka? Is that how you say that? Apologize if I mispronounced that, but thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. How's it going?
They
Welcome.
must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw.
How's it going? Eku no Baka. I hope I'm saying your name right. Hello there, Mr. Beast, Asian Diao. Is that? I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize. Welcome, welcome. What were you streaming? And how did the stream go?
For starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard the site.
You really do not like the Knights of
Wouldn't that have
Favonius,
been
sir.
a good thing?
Depends.
I hurt my
Most
soul,
of
but I
the
managed to
knights
clear
are
it.
away on expeditions,
Nice.
so they don't have a lot of people to spare. If the ley line anomaly was
I always
just a
forget that the
diversion
Abyss
tactic,
exists.
the Abyss Order could
Should
have been
probably
poised
do
to
it
attack
at some
somewhere
point.
else entirely, while the Knights were scrambling to send what limited forces they have to Falcon Coast.
Eku no Baka, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to Kit Party. Enjoy your follow emotes.
But anyway,
So I
have
take it then you were streaming
no
Genshin.
interest
Were you
in
just doing
talking to
the...
Knights of Favonius? I prefer to get to the bottom of things myself,
Excuse
rather
me.
than waste time negotiating with them.
Were you just doing the Abyss, or what were you doing mostly in
And
Genshin?
it was easy enough for me to find out the Abyss Order's plans. Take a few Abyss mages hostage, and they soon start talking. As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation where it's needed.
Gotcha. So you're working
It's
with
their
them.
job to handle situations like
Pretty much
this.
just did the Abyss?
They ought to be
Gotcha.
present when things come to a head. I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy, but that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
True. I can't get enough of this outfit for Diluc. Sorry. Also, since we were just talking about it, what's everyone's favorite kind of juice? I still say cranberry juice is great. Braldred, do you so are you saying apple juice is your favorite, or is there a better one?
Wow.
Is there a juice I'm
Seems
missing?
like you have even more control over things now than you used to, Diluc.
What is on my...
The best way to deal with any threat is to utilize all the force at your disposal. Anyway, thank you for your help.
Grapefruit
Diluc brought me up to
juice?
speed with everything. In return, I have a gift for your trouble.
You have a gift for me?
The packaging is so fancy. It must be really
See, I-
expensive.
Like,
This is my
I
personal
wonder if
favorite
like I need to
grape
mix
juice,
something
made of the highest quality grapes.
with grapefruit juice.
I happen to have
'Cause I just
an
had straight
unopened
grapefruit
batch,
juice,
so I
yesterday.
thought you a bottle
It just-
to try.
The aftertaste was kind of weird.
I didn't know you were such.
Maybe I
fan
just
of grape
didn't
juice.
expect it.
Next time you want some, don't bother waiting for the discount. Just go down to the cellar and help yourselves.
I'm gonna have to
It's
try
on
it
the house.
again. I'll have to try it again.
Woohoo! Paimon's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Dawn Winery. This one bottle must be worth at least like 50,000 mora. And he gave it to us for free.
I don't understand Paimon. Okay, I got a little
Like
gripe,
Master Diluc.
but I'll show it in a moment.
If you're free tonight, you're welcome to stay for dinner. Adelind is already making it. There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time.
Is it
Yes.
fighting wise?
Passiveness is not my style.
True.
Though I had my suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not behind this. Since this arose from natural causes, it's time to wrap things up.
So what should we do?
do stuff. I pressed X without realizing it.
Give us this amazing grape
Let's
juice.
drink all of the juice.
Wait, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of success are 9 to 1, you must never lower your guard.
Who are you talking like?
Well said. In that case, let's get going.
Okie dokie, Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time. Come on, let's go. This is the final battle. Then we can put all this trouble behind us.
I like how we did one fight and then we're here. I gotta point out something. Sorry. Like, Paimon always is going on about like how much everything is and how expensive things are and all this sort of jazz. Can we point out the fact? Let me just zoom in a little bit here, just for people watching on their phones or something. I have 15 million Mora. I have 15 million Mora. And Paimon is worried about grape juice that costs 50,000. Something does not sit right there. It's like, Paimon, why are we worrying about this? You have 800k. What's your AR? As stated in my title, I'm 60. So I've been 60 since March? February, March. Or 57? Nice. It is a long grind to 60, let me tell you what. It is a very, very long grind to 60, but it's fun. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy this game. I played so many games. Also, to introduce myself to those who are new here. Hello, everyone who rated from Eku Nobaka's stream. My name's Katathi. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play a bunch of different games. Of course, right now you're watching Genshin Impact. But I play a bunch of different stuff, ranging from Genshin to Fire Emblem. Lately playing some visual novels. We're playing the Somnium Files again. So if you like variety, feel free to check out some of the other stuff I do. But thank you once again, Eku, for the, is it Echo? It might be Echo, isn't it? Or is it Eku? I am not the best with names. I am very, very bad with it. I apologize. It has just turned 2 o'clock.
Dawn, break forth!
Oh, excuse me. It's been so long since I've used Diluc in this game. But these sound effects are so nice. Oh, those sound effects just sound so clean. Yes, I understand.
There. It's done.
What'd you do?
The ley line deposit will disappear before long.
Well, that battle went smoothly.
All thanks to the power of teamwork.
No, Diluc literally just murdered a bunch of people.
Even Captain Pyro needs his trusty sidekick sometimes. It can't be Master Diluc saving the day by himself every single time. Many hands make light work.
Paimon, who did you learn all this from?
Sidekicks. It's been a long time since I last worked with others. It's not so bad.
True. Very, very
If the
true.
opportunity arises, let's team up again in the future.
Diluc, I do want to make a team of everybody with fancy outfits. Like, that's the plan. All right, let's go back to team friendship real quick, so that way I can focus on that. I also, whoops, wrong button. Also should check here real quick. Used to be Echo Nobaka, but it just doesn't look right, so I added an O. Gotcha. Probably, I imagine it probably looks weird because your name would go Echo to No, so saying it really fast, Echo No, which I imagine not only looks kind of weird, but also may sound weird if people say that really fast.
If you ever have it.
Yeah. It's just the bouncing of the syllables, especially when it's like very similar syllables, very similar sounds, I should say. If you can't tell, I may have gone to college for English for a little bit, and even though I don't have a degree, I definitely paid attention. It's why people don't like the word moist and such, because of just the oi sound. Wait, why am I talking? Weirdly enough, I've known people who hate the word moist, but like you'll say the word koi and they also don't like it, and it's purely because of the oi. Like if you say kois, like it just doesn't sound right to them. So I get that. Also, the commissions are bad.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Probably with Ganyu. Listen, Ganyu can make this super easy. Just don't worry about it, Ellen. Just don't worry about it. Alright. What is the, here, after I do the commissions real fast for, just doing multiple things at the same time here, I apologize. I should see the Abyss. I don't typically do the Abyss. Mostly, as you can tell, even though I'm AR60, the fact that I don't even remember the other part of the Abyss's name should tell you that I don't typically do it. It's not because I just don't like it, it's just the fact that I have other stuff that I could be doing. It's the same reason why somebody came in earlier and asking for me to essentially take care of a boss for them. And it's like, what good's that gonna do? Like, there's other things I'm doing right now. I don't really want to deviate to do something else. I don't know why, that's been like a common question between like a lot of streams of this game I've done lately, is there's people who like pop in and they'll ask me to do something for them. Like, hey, can you like do this domain with me 4 times? Hey, can you fight this boss for me? I'm like, listen, I know I'm a pay-to-play player. Like, I have every character and everything, but it's not like I paid to get all the experience and artifacts and everything. Like, I had to grind and play it myself. It's just weird to me that, like, I keep getting ads. I guess it also doesn't help. There's some people who add me on this game, which, since my character name is Volika and it's not Katafi, it's kind of funny because they're like, in the middle of a stream, I'll get a message from somebody being like, hey, can you do this? And I'm like, kind of streaming right now, like, yeah. What's your, Echo, what's your team for, in Genshin? What's your core team? And actually, send that question to everyone in chat watching right now. What's everyone's core teams that they like to use in this game? Here. Word pre. Yeah. There's straights for all of this. Okay. So this entire thing is just more fighting things and going from there. My best team is probably Hu Tao, Double Hydro. I find catching Hyper more fun to play. That's fair. That's fair. That is my new team that I've been starting to make, except one difference. I actually am using Albedo instead of Yelan. Still a pretty strong team though, all things considered. I really have been enjoying it. My core team actually was this, Razor, Ganyu, Kokomi, and Yoimiya. But lately I've been trying to find some other characters that I might want to try out. I want to do a Kazuha team here soon. But since there's not really a really a whole
Add Astro. Thank you for
endgame sort of strategy here. Don't really need to worry about it too much. The Spiral Abyss. Yes, that's what it's called. What is the Spiral Abyss looking like this time? I'm not going to do it because I still have to do more of the Golden Apple Archipelago event. Let me just kind of take a look, see. What are we looking at here? Okay, so we've got some Hydro, Electrosimultrals, okay. Followed by, so it looks like you got... So you're going for a Cryo, probably a Cryo Electro sort of build for the second part. First part, Pyro to an extent. Pyro and probably Razor would be really good around here. AoE for the second half. Pyro still for the first one. Second one's whatever. Let's take a look at the next one. Cryo, the first. Razor would be good for the second. Cryo and Pyro. Probably both. This Lecter. Yeah, it's not too, doesn't look too bad. Or 12, Chamber 3, first half of Soul Such a Pain with the Mirror Maiden and 2 Cryo Fatui Gunners. Take a look, see, like I said. Good old Specters and Cryo Slimes. This one doesn't seem that bad, though. A lot of Pyro. AoE for sure for the second half. Honestly, Klee might be really good. Klee, Hu Tao is probably really good then for the first one. This one's not bad. Thunder Manifestation, Ganyu probably kicks its ass. The Abyss Mages, Zhongli's probably really good with Albedo. So Pyro for the first one. AoE for the second. Man, it has been a year since I've fought a Cryo Hypostasis. It has been, I'm pretty sure, a year. Pyro, for sure. Mirror Maiden with Cryo Gunner Legionnaire. What's the, Leyline Flow will be normal. Still Such a Pain with the Mirror Maiden and the 2 Cryo Fatui Gunners? Looking at all this, I'm seeing like I'm gonna be honest, I'm seeing like a Klee Sucrose kind of play, Klee Venti. If you leveled up Shikanoin, probably like a Pyro Enemo sort of thing, and then using probably like Diluc or Razor. Trying to think of anybody else who uses a 2-hand sword, but I can't think of any right now. I guess Beidou, maybe, could be good, just to keep the Mirror Maiden stunned. Ruin Serpent, Ganyu takes that cake easy. Looks interesting, looks fun. I may give it a shot in the future. Oh, shoot. Where is the... You are right there. Hold up. I need to go buy... music. I almost forgot to do that. Oops. Yeah, I can see though how like floor 12 is always the one that gives a lot of people issues. Usually I'll just build my teams based on, at one point in time all of my characters did have really good artifacts, and then I've kind of moved them around because new artifacts got released and everything. So hopefully one day in the future I'll find the time to sit down and actually properly build characters. Right now I'm just focusing on talents, so.
The one before you.
What up, chubba boy?
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Man, I have so many of these spin crystals. And so many of them are just from this dude alone. Oh well. Alright, Golden Apple Archipelago time. I have only done Kazua's part of this event. I'm gonna do Xinyan's event next in Fischl's. And after I do that, it's actually going to be the end of the stream. It would be after I finish that. I've kind of been putting this off just because I've been playing other stuff. Fire Emblem Three Hopes came out and just been playing that quite a bit. Let's give this a shot.
Get up, lazy bones! The sun's so high, it's right in your eyes!
Is it though? What's up? I want to sleep.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't see that the sun's in your eyes!
What's wrong with the
Trust
sun?
you slept well.
Yeah, what up? Well enough.
Sounds like the same story for everyone. I got up first today, so I took
I forgot
a
the
walk
whole
around
story is they're
and
taking a
sent fruits
vacation.
for our breakfast.
And Paimon's been waiting for you to get up so she can finally dig in!
Frickin' Paimon. Wait, where's Fischl though? I don't see Fischl around here.
Huh? Fischl left? First thing in the morning?
Yeah, she seemed unwilling to stay with us. She said she had some other work to do for the Adventurers Guild.
A likely story. What happened to coming here to restore the glory of the Immernachtreich? Now she has guild work to do all of a sudden?
I'm glad Paimon can say that word because I can't. I'm not good with German words, even though I spent a year trying to learn German.
Judging by that look on her face, there was probably something on her mind.
We tried sending Mona to comfort her like before, but she said Mona doesn't understand the work of the Adventurers Guild and can't go with her.
But what about me? I'm an adventurer.
She didn't even make up some excuse about the Immernachtreich to get some time alone? Huh. That's out of character for her.
Then she must be feeling quite troubled.
I'd love to help her as a friend, but she was right about one thing. We're going to explore another island today.
Yeah, another island time.
Yep.
It's Xinyan's island.
Votes are in. It's unanimous.
Damn. I
Oh,
wasn't even a
yeah,
part of the
about
vote.
that. Paimon went ahead and voted for you. She said since you're always together, her opinion counts as yours and vice versa.
Have you done the event as well, Echo?
Well, you're an adventurer.
And if so, what do you think about it?
Paimon knew you'd want to go exploring.
Everyone likes exploring.
Fischl said there's something she wants to investigate and suggested that we all go ahead in the meantime. She told me not to worry. She'll catch up with us when she's done. Despite her quirks, she's still an experienced adventurer.
One of the better events I
I
played.
think we should trust
Nice.
her.
I haven't known her for long, so this is just an observation, but it seems like she's struggling with some internal conflict.
That seems about right.
In conflict with others, you either resolve it or let it be. But when the conflict is within yourself, it's much harder to do either.
I love Kazuha. Kazuha as a character is so good. Such a good character. Like, he understands
I've
the
also
human
had a
psyche
time like that in my
so
life,
well.
so I understand what she's going through. It may be best to give her some space.
I agree. Still, it's a pity for today's adventure. Adventuring is always more fun when everyone's together.
Xinyan always has great
True.
team spirit.
Very true.
Oh, one other thing. This morning, we saw a mirage on the island in the north. We can go take a look once you're done with your breakfast, traveler.
Sounds good. I don't eat breakfast, but sure. Blazing trails. So this is Xinyan's island, from what I understand. So we need to head to the island to the north. Oh, it's the leftmost island. Okay. Let's grab the boat then down here. It's interesting because my favorite events in this game so far have been the events that have featured Fischl and Mona, funny enough, or Kazuha. Mona's event where we first get introduced to Scaramouche, fantastic. Fischl's event regarding the falling stars and the broken constellation, which is, I believe, the same event. Shush. Once again, though, it's still good. You missed the Scare event? It was a really, really good event. Golden Apple Archipelago is still one of my favorites, even though that one was a Klee event, and I like Klee, but it kind of, I was more into like the exploration and investigation rather than all the craziness that would happen in that first event. What else do we have? Kazuha's events lately have been super good. The one with Albedo the artist one, the drawing event was really good. I haven't done too much exploring as well when it comes to any of this, but we'll worry about that later. There's a conch right here.
What's going on? Why are there so many hilly trolls around our signal testing site?
Yeah. We'll worry about that later. As I've said on previous streams I've done of this game, with Golden Apple Archipelago, there's a lot of stuff to explore, and not all are pertinent to the story. So I'm gonna just do the events first, and then I'll kind of show off other interesting parts, I suppose. Such as like with Kazua's Island, there's some quests that are on that, but there's some islands that don't.
I smell something burning on the wind.
My scry glass is getting clearer, but I still can't see much.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, look what I found. It's a... Well, is it a drum or a plant?
Probably both.
An instrument made of a plant?
Xinyan, do you think this could be your island?
Oh, you mean this instrument could have been put here just for me? Okay, let me give it a try.
I mean, it looks like the same one that's on her
Hold on.
back.
When I touched the rock garden in the bonsai yesterday, we were all transported to another
Yesterday.
space.
It's been days.
Do you want to take some time first to get ready?
Well, you're right, but it's all good. I'm always ready to make some music.
It's weird because like Xinyan, in both events Xinyan's been a part of, she seems like she's the most out of place out of all of the characters, because there was the Tatarigami one.
Paimon just got a mouthful of dirt!
And this
Paimon,
one, she's
are you
kind of
okay?
here. Oh, hey.
Just as we thought. We've been sent to another place.
Oh, why does this place feel so bleak? Xinyan, are you sure this is your mirage?
I think so, yeah, but you're right. Why is it so bleak here?
Look, there's something really bright over there. It's almost like it's inviting us to go check it out.
Okay, let's go have a look.
Wait! This is too obvious. Surely it's gotta be a trap.
That well may be, but there's also nowhere else for us to go.
True.
If this mirage belongs to Xinyan, I don't think we'll find any traps here.
Now you're talking. You know that wouldn't be my style.
That makes sense. Alright, let's go then. But let's also make sure to be careful.
It seems so weird. Oh, it's a domain. I should have turned to Team OP. Alright, what do we got? So hitting a drum moves everything? Yeah. It's like, I like Xinyan as a character, and I know a few people from my community really like Xinyan. Especially having her on a team is super cool. I just... when the melodic harp is glowing, you can be activated. An active melodic harp will release sound waves that will cause any melodic blooms within an AoE to fire notes. The notes fired off by a melodic bloom can be transferred to the next melodic bloom, which can change the flight direction of the notes. Close to melodic bloom to change the direction it's facing. Oh, so this is the same thing as Kazua's, except it's... Okay. I understand. It's the same thing as Kazua's, except it with horns now. Cool. No, what I was gonna say is, Xinyan kind of like always gets the back seat, I feel like, to a lot of these events, even though she seems like a very cool character.
The door is locked.
Turn into water and slide under!
Keep your nonsense to yourself, thank you very much.
No, it
Why
works.
did you lock the door?
You'd think I'd know this. Oh, actually, I usually put my key under the flower pot next to the door, so maybe the key is nearby.
Is there a flower pot?
Oh, is there a flower pot around here?
There's a chest. But there is a flower.
I guess it's worth a shot.
I'm gonna head off. Hope you have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Echo. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for the raid once again. I hope you have a wonderful night. Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm still gonna be up. Like I said, I want to finish Xinyan and Fischl's portion of this event before I fall asleep. Because I step on adjacent melodic petals and light them all to awaken the melodic harp, and awaken melodic harp gives off unique radiance. Some melodic petals have special functions. You can tell these apart by the special symbols they're marked by. Okay. So this is currently deactivated. It's gonna go over there and then hit this. Okay. So what's this? Where am I going? Oh, I guess I'm going over here. Am I about to just jump onto different panels or something? That's interesting. Dude, those have quarter notes and quarter rests on them. Oh, that's cool. So this one is like completely music themed. Because there's a treble clef right there. And I think there were quarter notes on the notepads. They might have been eighth notes.
I hear music.
This place really is dedicated to music.
Listen, music is amazing.
So we did get the key from the plant. Oh, the puzzles in Xinyan's Mirage seem way easier than Kazua's.
Well, his life experiences are far richer than mine.
You flatter me.
Use the key to open the door. Open the door with the key. Shoot, where are we going? Let me go in. Door of Resurrection. God dang it.
We're way behind schedule.
Is this where she grew up? Like, where are we? Approach the giant flower. What is with this giant flower? Xinyan, what's going on with this flower? You want to talk to us?
That flower is huge!
Huge flower.
It's so hot here.
So take off all your... No, sorry. Excuse me.
Heck yeah! I wasn't expecting visitors.
Who is this?
It talks!
So did the squirrel and so did the boat.
Knows, but this is different!
Hi. We touched those drum-like plants growing on the beach outside, and we're transported here. Are you the owner of this place?
This is the Hall of Music, and I'm merely its gatekeeper. Tell me, my friends, are you here to pursue the ultimate expression of music?
Who is this voice actors? And why do I know this voice? I know this voice from somewhere, and I don't know where.
Oh, you betcha.
Then tell me, what do you hope to express with music?
My soul.
The spirit of resistance.
Right on, great answer. I'm so glad to hear that. I consider myself very lucky to meet another musician with the same ideals.
Here and giant flowers get along well with Xinyan.
Everyone loves Xinyan.
People who
Everybody.
are easy to get along with make friends wherever they go.
Well, if you've made it this far, you must wish to venture deeper into the Hall of Music. However, I must apologize. My singing voice is required for entry, but unfortunately my pipes are a little dry.
Well, you look like you're a dying flower, so that makes
Are you
sense.
alright? Do you need, some cold medicine or something?
I think water would suffice, Xinyan. I think water would be fine.
It's just that I haven't had any glacial spring water in a very long time. If I could drink some of that, my voice would be rocked and loaded and ready to clear your path.
Glacial spring water?
Yeah, with one sip of that, anyone could sing the most beautiful song, no matter if they were a weary adult, a sleepy bird, or even an ignorant child.
Oh. Okay, I'll find some for you. Where is this spring?
Ah, thanks, you're the best. Well, spring water helps plants grow up strong so they can scale the mountains that lie in their way, so I imagine the spring can be found somewhere on the mountain range protected by plants.
So does Xinyan know something about this water?
We have to go hiking? Aw, Paimon thought some seawater would be enough.
Spring water and seawater could not be more dissimilar.
True. Paimon, you're dumb.
Oh, but you may need my powers in order to see the spring. Give me your hand, friend, so that you can see through my eyes.
You have eyes?
Thanks. You shook my hand. Guess that makes this friendship official.
Yeah, official friendship. Sorry, I'm still doing multiple things at the same time. So many things to do all at the same time. It's fine. Official friendship.
We're out!
Ooh, it's much brighter here. I didn't mind that hot cave, though.
Glacial spring water can be found on one of the mountains around here. Let's all look for it.
Oh boy, I get to climb another mountain.
How can there be light coming from below the ground here? Is this a water vein?
Well, according to that flower, the water vein is related to the plants, and the plants will lead us to that spring. So I guess we should follow the water veins.
Sounds good. Sounds pretty simple, straightforward. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, before I forget. Sweet, lights that up. And I'm not gonna be doing too much exploring. I'm kind of like also half not doing the exploring, half because I've already technically done it before.
We're way behind schedule.
Let's see.
We're way behind schedule.
Where's this going?
Well,
So
the
I
flow
gotta
of
follow
water
the
is
spring
blocked
water.
here.
Is it because of that pile of rocks? Let's remove them.
Oh my lord. Okay. Hold on. Let's just be this team. As much as I like the other one, this is probably the best. This is interesting. Seeing it all flow around here looks pretty cool. There's another horn. So we have some other stuff to do. Okay, let's take a look. That needs to go over there. That's going to go over here. So we adjust the orientation. Should be good. Perform. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Nice. Break open another rock. See where we go.
Everyone, I found a note here.
Ooh, what's the note say? This series of islands is the most unique area I have encountered on this trip. It seems ostensibly ordinary, but the various mountains here have been hollowed out such that changes in their eternal water levels will cause them to resound. At the same time, the waters that crisscross the mountains are linked. At high tide, the mountains will play a preset tune together as they resonate as one. I've never encountered the use of mountains, let alone an entire island chain as a musical instrument, of titanic proportions. The designer of the setup must have had great ingenuity, but also a pair of immensely skilled hands. I stayed here for a while longer to closely observe and record the geography and design of these mountains, while listening to the music that they make at various times of the day. The great creativity of their creator in blending nature and artistry together so perfectly leaves me frankly in awe. Good design should never be lost, and so I have left these notes for any who should come by after me. If you too have come to this place, rest a while on the mountaintops and let the tides make music for you. It is no easy undertaking to make nature itself lie beside you and sing to you. Indeed, it is an epoch-making deed. I hope that you too will get to enjoy this sight. P.S. The sheet of paper has been alchemically treated to be water and fireproof. Do not worry about the veracity of these notes, just enjoy the music and the scenery. Albedo.
Oh.
Hey, it's Albedo.
So that's how it is. What an interesting island.
We all like Albedo.
Look at this style and signature. It's from Albedo. He's one of our friends from Mondstadt. He's an amazing alchemist who's visited this island before. He left this note here for future adventurers.
Man, it's been a year since we've seen this note. Dang.
So it's him.
He's saying this whole
Oh, yeah,
island
Kazuha
was
knows who
turned
Albedo
into an
is. That's right.
instrument? Amazing.
And the underground water veins play an important part too. Oh, maybe we need to clear all the water veins to play this island.
Clean your instrument before the performance. Makes a lot of sense.
Also true. Very, very true. Alright, let's, where the heck is this going? So it goes all the way up. Alright, time to scale this mountain, I guess. Luckily, there's a tree trunk that I can use. Keep heading up here. We may only do Xinyan's event, because I'm also realizing a few things, but I'll talk about that later. Oops. Let's drop down real quick. Actually, I'll talk about it right now while I'm scaling this mountaintop. As much as I would like to kind of jump right into doing Fischl's part of this event, I'm realizing that I'm kind of combining multiple events a ton to one stream, and I like to kind of keep them all separate per stream. So with that being said, I may just end up... Oh, hello. There's a lot more stuff here. Because I still gotta explore and do all this sort of stuff.
These plants look a lot like the
Might
ones
just,
we saw in the cave.
Yeah, it is. So where do you start? Oh, good, so we got it. I may just do Xinyan's event right now, and then that way I can just kind of really quickly finish Kazua's stuff over here, and then check Xinyan's stuff over here. I don't know about down here. I'm gonna hold off on down here for right now. And then with those two out of the way, next time I stream Genshin, we can do Fischl's, and then I can wrap that up. Plus, I have to still do Diluc's event. Like, finish that stuff for Diluc, so... I still got time. Still definitely have time. Where does this go? Draw the water!
This should be the glacial spring water we're looking for.
So, if you drink this, you can suddenly sing like an angel?
You should give it a try, if you're curious.
Oh, no. I'm terrible at singing. It would be, extremely embarrassing if it didn't work.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be fine, Mona.
Mona, I actually think you've got a sweet voice that's well suited for singing. If you're interested, I can teach you a few things about vocals once we get back to camp.
Oh, really? I'd love to, but you'd have to promise you won't laugh at me.
Of course not. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right?
Right. Then maybe I can give it a try.
Great! But before that, we should deliver the spring water to that flower.
True.
Okay. Well, to re-enter the Mirage, we just need to touch the drum on the beach again.
Yeah, that is true. Let's get this teleporter before we move on. So here's the thing. Achievement-wise, like, we don't need to grab all these chests and everything, but I do want to, specifically because of just to see what's inside of them, if it's worth it. In fact, let's actually check what's in this chest, just to kind of get an idea. And then afterwards, I still need to grab all the conches, but I'm just planning on showing off all the conch stuff after the fact. Let's just see what's in here. I imagine it's just some primo gems, so maybe it might not be super important. Ow. Let's just see what's inside.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Yeah, just some primos with some basic items. Yeah, I don't think there's anything too crazy, but I'm gonna just do some research on the event after, probably between this stream and the next one.
This is the glacial spring water you were looking for.
We got it! It's this right here.
I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you very much.
No problem, just don't turn into a Pyro Regisvine, otherwise I will be upset.
Now, I'll send you to your destination.
No, there we go! Enter the Hall of Music. Interesting. I'm like trying to think of like what this Hall of Music actually could be.
I'm going to lose my hat.
This scent. I think we've arrived at a mountain near Liyue.
But it's so dark here.
Wait, listen. There's a voice. Can you hear that?
There's a voice in the distance.
The reason the birds sing so sweetly is because they drink the spring water from up in the mountaintops. Xinyan, we're not singers in this family. None of us are. What makes you think you can be any different?
Oh, so I just need to go drink some of this spring water, and then I'll be able to sing? Oh, I'll be right back, Mama.
You mustn't stay out so late in the mountains by yourself, child. You scared the bejesus out of me. Here, this is the spring water you were looking for.
Really? Oh, you're the best, Daddy.
Oh, where did she run off to this time?
To find somewhere she could sing, no doubt. Ugh. She can't be persuaded, and we can't stop her from walking out the door. Did you really have to lie to her like that?
How was I supposed to know she'd go running off looking for spring water? Oh, when is she gonna come to her senses?
Get down from there! You can't set up a stage here! If you can't sing, you should be keeping your mouth shut, not putting on a public performance. Ugh.
Don't tear down the stage!
Xinyan, my dear child, why are you playing that crass instrument again? It's not ladylike.
Fuck being ladylike, man.
Xinyan, your mother has asked me to teach you some embroidery when I can find the time. Oh, it's an elegant and enjoyable craft. Just come to Annie's house whenever you're free.
Quit making that racket by the side of the road. If you have to play something classy.
Why are they being so mean?
Oh, these people.
That's it! Why are you not yelling back? What happened to your rock and roll spirit? And now you're laughing? Aren't you mad?
Sometimes it's hard to get mad when you hear the same thing 100 times. Still, thanks, Paimon.
What?
Auntie Jishang, how are you doing?
I think these are your memories, Xinyan.
Dear child, I've been waiting to hear from you for a long time. This weekend, I'll be free.
Auntie, stop thinking about me for a hot sec. Your stove is still on and you're cooking soup, right? Oh, you see, it's all burnt.
Oh, how did this happen?
Dang, Xinyan knows exactly what to say. What?
Oh, my. Uncle Jew, little Jew is playing in the mud by the river again. Didn't you tell him not to do that?
What? That rascal is up to his old shenanigans behind my back again, is he? Oh, well, we'll see about that.
Oh, sorry, Uncle High. I'll move my stage someplace else. But your musical taste needs to evolve if you want to keep up with the times. Maybe you didn't know, but even the most famous opera singer Leo likes listening to my boorish music.
Yeah, that's Yunjin.
What did you say? Is that true? You're not making this up, are you? I'll have to look into this.
They're all gone.
See? Knowing the right words to say and when to smile can solve almost any problem.
If that's the case, then what's your rock and roll spirit for?
My rock and roll spirit isn't something I just use to win an argument. That'd be a real waste. Rock and roll is a revolution. Transforming your identity and destiny, saying goodbye to concessions and cowardice, it does them all. And most importantly, it lets you do it with art rather than words. My rock and roll has an unbreakable spirit, like a flame in a rainstorm that refuses to go out, or the magma that never stops boiling under the surface of the land. Okay, let's go. Let's go that way. There's a side path right there.
Xinyan's just such a positive and
What a
upbeat
great
person.
mindset you have. If anyone ever called me anything less than a genius, I'd be furious.
Really? Paimon is tempted to give it a shot.
Don't you dare.
Mona is glaring at me.
Paimon, there's a difference between embracing the spirit of rock and roll and playing with fire.
Very true.
To tell you the truth, I'm also starting to develop an interest in rock and roll.
Seriously? Oh, this better not be a joke.
No, I'm serious. Rock and roll's ability to cultivate such a strong will in people is an incredible thing.
This is such a cool event. Oh man, because now we're just seeing all the stuff that Xinyan had to go through. And also, oh man, some good stuff. Oh, I hope we...
Is that another door? More delightful.
We need to find another conch, by the way.
await us on the other side, I assume.
Let me handle it. Piece of cake.
Who is this?
Miss, your hairstyle is really strange.
Oh, is that so? I think it looks really cool. Take a closer look if you don't believe me.
Your hair sticks out from your head, and you wear spiky things in it.
Spikes are cool.
Nobody else has hair like that.
Spikes are cool. Shut up.
You're looking at it the wrong way. If I don't look like anybody else, once you've seen me, you won't be able to forget me, even if you try. You'll still recognize me if you ever see me again in the future.
Yeah, you're right.
Your clothes, hair, even the way you walk and talk. It's not just for the eyes of others. It's your style. So you should go with whatever you like.
Really? But if I wore a jacket with a picture of a puppy on it, people would say, hey, little Faye likes stupid little puppies.
Hey, puppies are adorable.
Then
Screw
you
those
should
people.
Ignore them. So, you like puppies, huh?
I do.
What about your friends?
Well, yeah, they do too.
Well, then your friends are gonna love that jacket.
Hell, I'm gonna love that jacket. You're gonna tell me where I can get one.
Miss,
Let's go.
how come you don't do your hair in a nice braid? People would love that.
No, I can't help myself. I just like the styles with personality. Plus, I had no idea how so many people would dislike it before I started wearing my hair like this.
So, why don't you change it now?
Well, this hairstyle suits my music and my lifestyle. The regular ones are boring.
I
They're
like
so
your hair,
uninspired.
Xinyan.
Plus, they get in the way when I'm head bobbing away on stage.
I like the hair.
If
It's really
people
cool.
don't like it, that's up to them. I ain't gonna change it.
What about your friends? Do they not like it too?
Of course they like it. They all say that they think it looks amazing.
We all gotta say
Your
it looks
friends
amazing.
are nice to you. That's cool. Not like my friends. They left me here on my own.
Aw, poor
Oh,
kid.
Hey now, why are you crying? What's wrong? You can talk to me.
Little Lulu and little Mung. They're ignoring
Oh, it's
me.
the pirate kids.
We were gonna meet
It's
at
the-
the docks today, but
it's
they
the
still
pirate
haven't
kids.
shown up.
These kids are way too young to be standing each other up like this.
Nah, it's normal.
Oh. Stay right here. I'll go take a look around. I'll bring them to you once I find them.
Oh, okay. Thanks, miss. I'll never say anything bad about your hair again.
Damn.
See, now you're talking sense. I'll see you later.
Yeah, these are the kids at the pirate commission. Because they play pirates all the time, and then you have to do 3 different iterations to get a commission done. It's one of the most annoying achievements ever.
Excuse me. Are you little Lulu?
Are you looking for me, miss?
Didn't you promise to meet little Faye at the docks? Why aren't you going to meet up with him? He's crying because he thinks you've abandoned him.
Huh? Oh, that silly dum-dum. Why didn't he just come to look for us? We prepared a surprise gift for him.
Because kids are weird.
Surprise gift? How strange.
Nah, it's just because kids are dumb and they forget things, and like adults will treat things one way, kids will treat things a completely different way. And as you grow older, you kind of understand.
Excuse me, are you little Mung? Little Faye is waiting for you at the docks. He's been waiting so long now that he's in tears about it.
Oh, why is he so dumb? He could have just come here and found us. Never mind. I'll go find him instead.
Yeah, kids are dumb.
We should catch up to him.
Because I remember when I was a kid, I would always forget that, like, my friends, like, looking for my friends, I'd always wait for them to come to me rather than vice versa.
We were preparing a surprise
nice gift for you. We didn't think that you wouldn't come to try and find us, and definitely didn't think you'd start crying about it.
I'm sorry for being such an idiot.
Listen, you're just a
I'm
kid.
sorry. You're not an idiot. I guess we shouldn't have been so secretive about it.
We didn't come to the docks to meet you because we wanted to give you a big surprise for your birthday.
Birthday surprise! Let's go!
This is...
Here's a
we
birthday.
brought you loads of yummy lotus heads. And here's a handwritten birthday letter from me and Lulu, too. Please don't call our handwriting ugly, okay?
Listen, everyone's handwriting is terrible at the beginning. Then it gets better. It's fine. Y'all are fine. Good old kids.
And all's well that ends well.
It was all just a misunderstanding.
Yep,
Well,
always
sometimes
is.
that's just what friends do. If my friends had ditched me to plan a surprise, I'd have gotten upset too.
Yeah, I don't like surprise parties either.
Meant for
Surprise
us to
either.
prepare a surprise for you too. Very clever.
No, I was just speaking my mind.
I know. I was just joking, seeing if I could give you a fright.
Everyone? Paimon's hungry.
There was a loud rumble.
It's almost lunchtime, so how about we have lunch at my house? It's not far from here.
So, even your house is in this mirage?
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks
I
out.
just noticed. There's the same road in here as the one that leads to my house in real life.
Yeah, because we're in your brain,
Even
missy.
though we're in a mirage, I reckon some things will always remain the same. In real life, after a bad quarrel with the neighbors or a disappointing show, the one place I'll always go is my house. Because, well, everyone has to go home eventually.
Also very true. Everyone does have to go home eventually. Ain't that the truth? Y'all gotta go home eventually. Even a hermit. Even the homeless. They all have a home somewhere. Oh, okay, don't fall through the floor, Razor. I don't need you to do that. A resurrection. Okay. I got stuck for a moment. I'm just looking around just to see if there's a conch. I don't see one yet, but the conch is probably going to be inside Xinyan's house. If I had to take a guess.
Here we are. Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. No need to take off your shoes.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Oh, chairs. We can finally unwind for a bit.
We can finally sit down.
Did you guys hear a sound coming from the other room? Oh, you all keep resting here. I'll go have a look.
Is it your family? What's going on, Xinyan?
Oh, the lights aren't even on. And there's no one. Whoa!
Dun dun dun! Happy birthday!
Jiangling and Yunjin!
What are you two doing? Why are you sitting in the dark inside my house? You scared the bejesus out of me.
Yunjin, you were totally right. She does get spooked.
It's your birthday, so we planned a surprise party for you.
You girls really shouldn't pull these pranks while pretending to be all sweet and innocent.
Huh? Come on now, what's wrong with that? Who says that being cute and innocent means you can't pull pranks? Back
True.
me up, Xiangling.
Totally, Yunjin. Guoba pulls pranks on me all the time, too.
Freaking Guoba.
All right, you win.
Beidou needs to do something today, so she has asked me to deliver her gift to you. So, here they are. A custom-made dagger and the score of a composition from abroad.
As for my offerings, I had these gold hairpins and iron hair ties, custom made for you by my family.
Iron hair ties? You're telling me that your family used their 1,000 years worth of experience to make hair ties?
What's the problem? Hair ties may look simple and unassuming, but they actually require a lot of intricate craftsmanship to make.
Yeah, I'd imagine so, honestly.
My gift is one of a kind. A little while ago, I came across a bespectacled blacksmith on the street. The way he worked and talked, it felt almost like he could see right through stones. I was skeptical.
Probably
so I asked him to help me
Zhongli's
make a
friend.
bet. And when the merchant cracked the stone open, there was indeed a piece of raw jade inside. I took the jade on the spot
a pendant, which I then strung on a cord. You can use it as an accessory.
Wow. You made a jade pendant for me?
Damn, what's some good friends right here. Some really good friends.
You wear it around your neck. Put it on your guitar. Every day I see how much you pamper that guitar. So I thought you should jazz it up a bit.
Well, I don't know if I can bring myself to hang this thing anywhere except in a display case on an altar. Thank you, Xiangling. You're so thoughtful.
There are three, so cute.
Xiangling has always been thoughtful. But the blacksmith you mentioned, who could see through stones, can you tell me more about him? If the story's interesting enough, I might have to put it into my play.
I love how, by looking at each one of these characters, right? Start with Xiangling, who has like the most default basic outfit, like honestly very little clothing, weirdly enough, but like super basic. Then Xinyan, little bit more clothing, little bit more, and then Yunjin, so much
I'm not exactly sure,
detail.
but I hear that he was sick for a while and was so disoriented during that time that he couldn't remember anything and felt as if his body didn't belong to him.
Oh, it's
And then,
yeah.
all of a sudden,
Ajdaha.
he recovered. He's all fine now, except for some reason, he can now tell the difference between valuable and worthless stones just by looking at them.
Yep, it's the Ajdaha dude.
That's certainly peculiar.
Yeah, talk to Zhongli, he'll figure it out.
Let's not get into that. The food is getting cold. Let's eat.
They're all
Wait, Xinyan, didn't you pick up a trick from an Outlander merchant? The one you taught me on my last birthday.
Birthday, fun times.
Oh, you mean making a birthday wish?
Wait, that's a,
Yes,
a foreign
that's the one.
concept?
They also light candles and cut cakes in other regions.
Yeah, they
But
do.
We didn't have time for that because we were too busy bringing the food over.
It's fine. I can just use my imagination.
Okay, let's count to 3 and you can make a wish. 1, 2, 3.
What should I wish for this year?
To have the best
My
friends
wish
ever.
is-
Wait, what's your wish? I want to know what your wish is. Xinyan, please. Please. Hey, what up?
Oh, I'm back.
I didn't get a conch.
Paimon was just peering through the crack in the door. Given that we are in a mirage, Xinyan, did anything significant happen inside the house? Paimon knows! Paimon knows! She ran into some of her friends who were throwing her a birthday party.
Paimon, you sneaky
Yes,
son of a
I heard
bitch.
all that. I mean, something she did herself.
Oh, I made a wish. It's pretty interesting now that I think about it. When I entered the room, I found Xiangling and Yunjin, 2 of my best friends.
Hey, they're my friends too.
That actually happened in real life. They paid me a surprise visit on my birthday, set a table with delicious food, and persuaded me to make a birthday wish.
Xinyan, what was your wish?
My wish was to perform with someone completely unexpected.
I wonder who this unexpected person might be.
It's Kazuha. It's
I've just
Kazuha.
figured it out.
Oh, you already know the answer?
Mm-hmm. However, before I tell you the answer, I'd like to clear the water veins that flow through the mountains.
Okay, sounds good. I guess we're gonna do that now. Clear the water veins. Okay. There's so many conches everywhere. I need to go clear them everywhere. I want it to be Kazuha, but I don't think it's Kazuha. I think, if you want my honest opinion, it's going to be oh, hello. What? Guess that works. I think excuse me. Freaking the orientation changed. That's annoying. Come on, please. I really hope it's Kazuha, but I think it's gonna be with her parents. That's just what it feels like to me. I could be wrong. But I want to see who the unexpected person is. It's all of a sudden Fischl. Like, Fischl just shows up, be like, I'm here to perform. And everyone's like, you know, that checks out. Everyone's like looking at her like, that is somebody unexpected, I guess. Still, this is a really good story. I'm loving this. Oh, shit. Okay, so that did work.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Yep, I know it is, Razor. I know it is. God. It's interesting because, like, I feel like I remember the first Golden Apple Archipelago. There was achievements that I guess they did show up a little bit later, because of Inazuma. But like now, maybe there's not really a reason to explore other than getting the conches. I don't really know. Like, I want to explore this entire area and see everything. Because you only get one shot to do all this before the Golden Apple Archipelago vanishes completely. The thing is, when it comes to exploring, like, I've already explored all these islands once before in the past, and I had a blast doing it, don't get me wrong. But I think the only thing that stream would really care about is just hearing the, whatchamacallit again. That guy just freaking jumped in from sky high. Wow. Okay.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Hello. I don't know. I'll see what I'll do, but I think when it comes to I'll grab this conch while I'm here. Oh, hello. Imaging conch. Interesting. Yeah, there's so much to see around these islands. I know the conches are the most important part, so we can get Fischl's outfit. And that's gonna be the ultimate plan, is getting Fischl's outfit. But like seeing the chests and everything and doing a full exploration, I don't think that's gonna be fully necessary. Goodbye, sir. Yeah. Might not be entirely necessary, but I'll still give it a shot. I don't know what that was. That was a bird. Oh, hello. Hello. You are teleporting to different places. Okay, you are now going up. I guess I'm just gonna keep following you. You're not a Sealy. What are you?
These things
it acted like a Sealy? Just kind of like walking around seeing what I can find. A lot of climbing, that is for sure. And there's been a few things that I could do. Suppose. Where's this going? This rock? Okay. I think that's both done. Oh, that line. Oh, that line brings back memories. Don't remind me. Don't remind me of that line.
We've done everything we can, but how do we deal with the last two mountains?
Let's stick to it. There's gotta be a way.
After taking a closer look, it seems to me that most of the island mountains contain water veins and plants in their interior. Those together form a system that connects the mountains with one another. However, now that much of the mountains have collapsed, the connection of plants and water veins is blocked.
Okay, that makes
If we
sense.
can dredge all the blockages, we'll be able to connect the islands to form the giant instrument described in Albedo's notes and play music using the islands themselves.
Yep.
Yep, for me to reach my goal, we gotta do this. But first, I'd like to consult the flower. It should know what to do.
Back to the Mirage we go. Back to the Mirage we go. Xinyan seems to be on top of
the
these.
Plants and water veins on the island mountains have been lost. Do you happen to know another way to dredge the blockages?
I know someone who can help you with that. Go ask my companion, Frozen Soul, who lives upstairs.
Frozen Soul. What a name. I guess we're gonna go this way. Don't really need to perform anything, it looks like. Hey, what up, Baron? How's it going? Unlock after completing Blazing Trials. Second. So I have to complete Blazing Trials. Oh, I understand. Yeah, no, Mona's a great character with a really cool outfit. What's this? How am I doing? Pretty good. Chilling. Partially asleep. Okay, so we created stairs. I'm hoping I can actually get through this part of the event quest. And that way I can get enough rest for tomorrow. Oh, hello, Frozen Soul. So there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on in this.
Who are you? And what brings you to me?
Who are you, voice?
Nice to meet you. We were wondering if you could use your power to dredge the mountains on the island.
Mountains? Oh, I see. You want to become great musicians too, right?
Oh, is that what this is about?
Correct.
Interesting.
In that case, we seek the same thing.
Talking flowers.
Despite my frailty.
Jesus.
I feel obligated to share some of my power with you.
Well, thank you.
Plant my petal at the ending point of the intersection of melodies. And what had once sunk into the earth will re-emerge with the music. As long as there is music, life will continue to flourish in this world.
Music's fantastic. Music can do a whole lot.
Thank you.
Okay. You're just gonna let us... Okay, I guess that's that. You want us to plant the petal at the top? What? Like how Xinyan was like, yeah, I figured out what the mysterious plant said.
Okay, this ought to do the trick.
Oh, there's a sound coming from the island.
And right back down. Change the mountain style. That's what I figured. That checks out. Let's grab a boat. That's cool. So the mountain style, essentially, there's two forms of this island, and it pretty much revolves around, essentially just like different plants inhabiting the island. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. If I had an animal character up, I could probably use this to ascend the heights, but no. Baron, have you ever played Genshin Impact? Based on the fact that you said that Mona Mona character has a cool outfit? I'm gonna probably assume no. That's if my guess maybe there's a word for this. I just can't think of it. Man, there's a good word for this. It was a word of a day too. That's the other thing. I was like, I remember this word I was gonna say. It was like a word of a day, and it was perfect. There's this. That's one done.
Smell of treasure.
Sweet. Let's get this last one. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the music of the island is the same as the first event, hence Albedo's notes. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Where is the... Hello? Water vein? There you are. Okay. No, actually, I was just intrigued by the witch wizard vibes. Yeah, no, Mona's a really cool character. In fact, that's actually Mona's censored design. I don't think I really mentioned it earlier, but I can show you real quick. Because I do have Mona unlocked as a character. So this is Mona right here. And she's a fantastic character. Probably one of my favorite characters in this game. My camera decided that I should be blurry for a moment. But no, Mona's like a really, really cool character. Very nice to look at. However, this is her censored outfit because China actually, I think it was China, didn't like her original outfit. Her and 3 other characters have alternate outfits just based purely on being a little bit too revealing. I'm trying to remember the other 3. I think it's Jean, Rosaria, and no, is it Barbara? I know it's Rosaria and Amber. Anywho, so this is her censored outfit. This is her actual outfit. So the censored one has like more like bottoms and everything and longer socks. This one, it's just it's a one piece, and you definitely get ass cheek, and it's very tight around the bottom. I like this one more than this one personally, but you know, everyone has their own likes to it. I know, every time I see Mona's like original design now, I'm like, dang, that cannot be comfortable. I don't like, I was talking with somebody the other day. I think it was one of my coworkers. We were talking about the fact of like how it, like women's clothing, like how it feels like most of women's clothing is just very, it just seems very uncomfortable. I don't know if anyone agrees with me here, but like I feel like women's clothing is just super like, one, they don't have pockets. Like, come on, where's the pockets? But also two, like it feels like there's just no, like I feel like they always look super uncomfortable. Like there's people who wear outfits that like they look really tight in the crotch, and I mean as a guy with what we have down there, like maybe that's why it looks super uncomfortable, why it's not uncomfortable for them. You get what I'm saying? How the fuck do I climb this? This is probably not the right way to climb this, but I'm going to climb it anyway. With that cinch waist, thigh gap, and big bust, okay? Listen, there's a character who is worse in that respect. There is a single character in this game that has been censored 3 times. The first makes a lot of sense, okay? Like, the first reason makes a lot of sense. Even though I would have been happy with still the first form. the second doesn't. Here, I'll show it off. So I mentioned this character. Her name is Rosaria. She is a demon nun, and this is her original outfit. I like her original outfit. Her second outfit just covers her legs, and kind of tries to hide her bust, pretty much. Fun fact about Rosaria: her boobs used to be kind of as big as her head, and that's not a exaggeration. She had the biggest boobs in the game, no contest. And they censored the shit out of that. And that makes a lot of sense.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
This. Yeah, no, all the characters in this game look great. People might shit on Genshin because of its gacha mechanics and everything, but the lore and all the characters are amazing. And I will stick by that for my entire time. Women's clothing is super form-fitting to the body that looks like it's really hard to move in or super layered. Yep, no, I agree. You are 100% correct. And guys usually have a cape or some form of flowing fabric. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Form frozen soul of the result. This game is just great. Say what you will about gacha mechanics and feeding on people's gamblers' addiction, like mine.
Can you feel anything now that we've planted the pedal?
Everyone looks cool.
Yes, I can feel it. The sun is shining brightly. The sea gleams like a gemstone. The waves lap the milky white beaches. And the grains of sand are pulled into the sea, then pushed back ashore. The seabirds are landing on the rocks, pecking gently and making rhythmic sounds. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
It's music.
This is indeed music. In fact, this whole island is a giant musical instrument. Since you are a musician, you should be able to understand the meaning behind its original creation.
Making music with the tides, waves, and sea breeze as your instruments is the most romantic thing in the world.
It's romantic. I wouldn't say it's the most romantic thing in the world, but it's definitely up there.
Let's go,
definitely
everyone.
up there.
It's time for my performance.
Wait, who are you performing with? Wait, are we performing with the island?
Kazuha,
Wait,
can you feel the wind? Which direction is it blowing in?
shoot.
It's coming from that direction. I'll take you to a hill where the wind blows.
Well, we're just the hill where their wind blows. You mean the top of this? Wait, so who are you performing with? Oh, we're gonna get a cutscene, by the way. Or are we performing with a plant?
Finally, the time has come. Everyone, I once made a wish to perform with someone no one could have expected. And today, on this island, I found my answer. No one knows the name or appearance of the man who transformed this island into a giant musical instrument so many years ago, but he is unquestionably one of Teyvat's greatest musicians.
Probably, actually. You're not probably
Never
not
imagined I'd
wrong.
be able to see such an instrument, and I never imagined we'd be able to play it during a high tide.
It's a rock and roll.
No, music is the gift one gives to their kindred spirit, so I'll play something that makes for a better duet with the original musician. No rock music for today. Instead, I'm gonna show you something new.
Oh, cutscene time.
To you who lived here in the past, I hope you liked this song.
Oh, it was over so soon, but I got so many goosebumps. I just felt goosebumps go all through my body.
Not bad, huh?
Quite impressive.
I've never heard a duet like that before. It was very interesting.
It was short, but like I wanted more. I wanted so much more.
So elegant as well. Paimon's not sure how best to put it, but it was just super unique.
The performance with a lot of personality.
Thank you. And now I can say my wish has come true.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No. In fact, I reckon I'll get a good night's sleep tonight.
Does this mean everyone is free for the time being? If so, I have a suggestion.
Is it official
I'd like to
time?
return to the Fatui camp and see what's going on there.
Oh, so you've discovered the Fatui camp as well?
Wait, you know about it too?
Of course, I'm a genius astrologist. Didn't I mention that my scryglass has recovered a little? I can sense what's going on here through divination.
I didn't know the Fatui were here too.
Indeed. I also informed Fischl of this when we parted ways today. If she runs into them, she'll stay hidden and out of danger.
I don't trust that Fischl will stay out of danger, but okay. You do you.
Then perhaps we should tell everyone what we know.
Yeah, we talk about the strange man who started crying.
A strange machine and delirious Fatui? Are you suggesting these are connected to the Mirage?
I can't say I'm certain, but I don't believe they're completely unrelated.
Fair enough. Let's go check out the camp.
Yeah, for those who don't know the beginning of this event, there was a Fatui, and Fatui in this game are essentially bad guys. One was crying like a baby. Like, we're talking full-blown crying like a baby, and it's this big burly man. It's kind of funny at the same time.
Allow me! Time for a light show!
Like, they don't know what's going on around here. It's great.
Strange that on our way here, we've only run into local monsters and no Fatui.
How bizarre. There are still
It's also
signs of the
very
camp,
red.
and the machine is still here, but all the people have vanished.
We literally saw Fatui. Yeah, but something's going on with this machine, and it might be causing the mirages. But the machine could cause people to hallucinate. Why did they vanish? Is there anything else going on? Did they disappear, or are they hiding from
Oh,
us?
I give up. I'm just going to divine the answer.
Divine the answer. Like the stealth pun there. Still messy?
What's this? Some kind of energy flow? Sorry, everyone. I can't seem to find any trace of the Fatui. My scryglass has gotten hazy again, but this time I can sense some sort of energy converging and taking physical form.
That doesn't sound good.
The destination is the island over there.
Whose mirage will it be this time?
It's Fischl's.
Let's head over and have a look. Maybe we'll be able to find something there.
Go to the island that Mona mentioned. Oh, we're going to this island? Oh, we're really gonna go already? Find certain clues that'll help solve puzzles by observing pattern change in mountains. Okay, I'll worry about that later. It's probably Fischl's, and we have to wait for Fischl to get back. Oh, man. Okay, but I guess that's how that mountain works, is that mountain just kind of goes up and down just to change, like, how you can solve different puzzles. Like I said, for exploring these islands, at least this island and this island, I'm going to be doing that off stream. Just because, there's not too much, like, it's going to be just a lot of, like, mindless exploring. But if it doesn't necessarily matter and I only need to worry about the quests, then maybe I'll just do the quests instead. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to look into if there's a purpose to exploring these islands. I know before I had to explore them because I was kind of big into Primo Gems and everything, but kind of just don't care anymore. but Primo Gems are still important. Curse you, game. Oh, there's Fischl. There is the Fischl. Hello, Oz. Hello, Fischl.
Here we are.
Huh? Fischl?
It's really her! Hey, Fischl!
My imprudent retainers. You finally arrived.
Oh, my. Long time no see.
They are hiding something. They're hiding something.
Main Fräulein and I sensed a peculiar aura and came here ahead of time to reunite with everyone. We weren't expecting you. Well, what I mean to say is, you arrived sooner than we expected.
Is it just Paimon? Or does Oz seem nervous?
100%.
The advent of the Immunachreich is imminent, and I still need to prepare for the consecration.
Main Fräulein, are you sure you...
I am quite capable of acting on my own, Oz. If you're weary of the encroaching darkness of the night, you are quite welcome to return to the blinding brightness of the day.
Please, Main Fräulein, do not say such things. I am your loyal attendant, your eyes, and I will never leave your side.
Stop staring at me like that! Anyway, the time of explanation is not yet upon us.
Oh, Main Fräulein. I do apologize, everyone. Main Fräulein is having a rough day. Please, do not take it to heart. I must also excuse myself now.
Uh-oh.
Still no improvement in her mood, even after all this time away from the group. As soon as I saw Fischl, I realized that the mirage that's about to take shape here must have something to do with her.
Yes. I, at least, felt a peculiar sense of familiarity when I approached my mirage.
Me too. Even though it didn't really make sense, I just had a feeling that something exciting was gonna happen.
Exactly. If Fischl and Oz can also sense something, then our suspicions are likely to be right on the Mora. Fischl's probably agitated because she doesn't want to confront her mirage.
How come?
Maybe her mirage conceals some secrets that she doesn't want anyone to know about.
Probably breaks her persona of herself. Probably what it is.
Let's all take a
Because
rest
she
here for now.
acts high and mighty.
When the mirage appears, we will get to the bottom of this mystery.
Alright, so that's the end of Blazing Trials, right? Yeah. Let me activate this. Oh yeah. Once again, there's different things you can do on each island. That's right. Alright, that's everything revealed, which is good. I forgot that there's actually other things that we can do. Let me go over here real quick, because there's also something else that happened. So there's this that happens now. Where does this go? Oh, you want us to go to the middle island. Okay. Yeah, this middle island's not going to be used similarly to how it was used in the first event, but that makes sense. So what else do we have? Oh, so it's a fighting thing. That's what it is. Got it. Okay. That's fine, all things considered. Ooh, there is. Things are taking a turn, that is for sure. Photographer's words. Oh yeah, I still need to get 16 conches so that way I can get Fischl's new outfit. And then as far as the Summertime Odyssey, so this is Xinyan's part of the event. This is Kazua's part of the event. And then there's boat missions. Next is Fischl's part, and then the final one is Mona's part. So there's 2 parts left to this event. From what I can ascertain, each it's like it seems like you might have to go in. I'm gonna double check this just to be sure, but I think I have an idea of how this goes. Yeah. I'm gonna take a guess. Misty Hills, Foggy Vales. Here we go. Okay, this is what I was not aware of. So how does this work? Oh, there's treasure chests undiscovered. Interesting. Oh, I kind of want to check for all the treasure chests too. So wait, what's this? You can use a special combat skill known as the Floating Leaf Slasher. The Floating Leaf Slasher will enter cooldown after being used during this time. Using characters' elemental skills, bursts, or activating certain talents that provide buffs can be decreased. Can decrease the cooldown. Your types of Verdu will randomly appear. Pick up different buffs. Green greatly increases your character's jumping power. Red, damage increase. Yellow, cooldown increase. Okay. And kind of go from there. Wait. Oops. Interesting. So you get 200 from completing this, but you get more as time goes on? Interesting. I want to start this. Let's kind of just see how it goes. What are we looking at here? I think we can actually use this team. I just want to see how this goes. Just to get an idea. Yep. And yep. So I want to be Kokomi first. I'm gonna sneeze.
Here come the fireworks.
3 points.
Fuse is lit.
Show me what you got.
You guys are just dashing.
Train harder. Rested.
You are just dashing everywhere, sir. Can you stop?
I need to train harder.
So challenge complete. So that's the first challenge. So are these just challenges? That's what it could be.
All hail! Born of ice and frost.
Oh!
Oh, sir, I'm gonna need you to stop. Boom. So all this is just defeating enemies? What it looks like. Yeah.
Rest and rebuild. Let's move out.
This guy is not hard to fight at all. It's just a giant robot. Interesting. This just seems very easy. Wow. That slide, though. That's pretty cool.
Allow me.
Blaze over. Come on.
Excuse me, sir. I need you to not do this.
Get back!
Hold the line. Billowing surge.
Hey, I know where you demolishing people right now. Oh, I used the wrong frickin'... Damn. I used the wrong character's super move. That's fine. Excuse me. I need to defeat you, sir. You know, this is not hard at all. So this is just fighting things. Mode of Jivaship, huh? Hello, sir. Fancy seeing you here. Man, it's been a while since I've faced a Jova ship.
Allow me.
Ow. A Verdue appeared.
Goldfish of Doom!
Yeah, give me that goldfish of doom. Goldfish of doom. Yeah, this guy is dead. Interesting. You will be unable to tame more once you reach the limit. Oh, so it just wants me to fight this over and over again. Is that really what you want me to do? It totally is. Wow, that's really what you want me to do. Actually, here's a question. Hold on, might not be entirely right. Let me go over here. So if I do this, obtained this stage. Okay, so 1200's the max? Oh, 1200's the max for all of this stuff. Because you have to do each one 3 times. Yeah, you have to do each one of these 3 times. Because you can get 2,000 iridescent flotsam, but you have to keep doing more of these. Okay, that's fine.
Hungry.
That's fine.
Let's hunt.
So that means that all of the stuff related to Summertime Odyssey is related to those challenges. Same with this one too. Yeah. This is interesting. It's actually very, very interesting. I'm liking this so far. I'm loving the event. I'm a little worried though because there's still a lot to do. I'm wondering if it really is not worth it to look for chests and such. I do know, and I am fully aware of this. Let me find, it's not here. Is it this one? Yes, it's this tab. Like, there's conches on each island. So, like, that's ultimately, like, something of note. But there's also quests on a few islands that might need to be done. Yeah, there's quests on a few islands that I would need to do. So yeah, there's a few quests that are all connected on the islands. I think what I will ultimately do is I'm going to just kind of look up to see if it's worth it to explore every single island. Like just getting their chests and everything. There are some quests, and I do want to show off what the quests are. But at the same time, there's challenges that they're just going to disappear at the end of the event. There's Sealies that are going to disappear. The conches I do want to get, but I'm just going to show them all off in like one fell swoop. It's probably going to be the best way to go about it. But I could just do that kind of all off stream, all things considered. So I'll look into it. I'll look into see if it's worth it. If it's just worth it to get the conches and get out, then more power to you. But I will kind of look into it more. As for the next part of the event, I think the next, like, each of these events has been, each of these parts of the event have taken at least, like, an hour and a half to get through. So I don't think it's in my best idea to do officials part of the event, because otherwise it's going to take me past 4 in the morning, and I do need a little sleep before I go do some more crazy stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to be ending off the stream here, just so that way I can get some sleep. But let me tell you guys what I'm going to do Genshin-wise. Genshin-wise, between streams, I'm going to kind of fully debate whether or not I should explore the islands, if I shouldn't. Maybe just leave it to the very, very end and explore all of them. Maybe just show the quests. I don't know. There's so many different avenues I can go through with this, right? There's so many different avenues. But I'm gonna do some research just to kind of get an idea, because the first Golden Apple Archipelago one, it made a lot of sense to explore. Now that I'm maxed out as with AR, finding chests don't really mean too much to me, except for the 2 Primo Gems, but it adds up over time, so it might be worth it. There's just a whole lot of ifs and such. So I want to look into it. But next time we stream Genshin, which will probably be on I think it's Sunday is what I have, right? Yes, Sunday. We'll do officials part of the event next. Also between streams, I'll finish all of Diluc stuff. This event right here, I showed it off during the stream, but I showed off the lore parts of the stream. Really, all this event is fighting hordes of enemies. That's it. It's just fighting hordes of enemies and getting rewards. There's nothing too intense about it. There's a few hidden things of dialogue, but I just don't feel like they're worth showing for the most part. I think more people are interested in the event itself rather than like little hidden bits of lore. So yeah, off stream I will just finish this, and then Reminiscent Regimen, we will do that probably on Sunday as well, which I think is just another whole fight a bunch of enemies sort of thing. As far as the next stream goes, just double checking. Yes, cool. As far as the next stream goes, it is going to be tomorrow. I'm actually going to stream for a long time tomorrow, but we're going to be playing Fire Emblem 3 Hopes tomorrow, and just hopefully getting through more of that game. That should be around 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so we'll be able to play for quite some time. It should be a good time. So with that being said, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream here today. Once again, shout out to Echo Nobaka for the raid earlier. I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to go pass the fuck out right now. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. Of course, my name's Gatathi. I'll see you guys next time for some more variety gaming. See y'all later. Peace. Bye, everyone.